get back here.
Dance?
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
War never changes.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Alright, guys. Time to take a ride.
If we intend to stay here, we need to reinforce this compound.
Good to know, bro. Just to let you guys know, it's gonna be only a small segment of this video. I may end up posting this like later on, than from what I got it this from. But it was still exciting.
If synths were meant to fly, they would have built us with wings.
Got a minigun in front of you, loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your target before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
I hear something.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it?
Yep.
It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Wow, such high hopes for him.
I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger if we fail.
Whoa, what the hell? Alright, take two and... My god.
If synths were meant to fly, they would have built us with wings.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire.
Never
If
heard
you
this.
spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your target before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Well, for your information, I just got killed when getting fired or anything.
The com- I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded
I don't
by
see
rumors and
anything right now.
misinformation. They
Other
don't
than being
realize that the
foggy,
Brotherhood of
but
Steel is
still.
the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Okay, we know we're heading somewhere close to Diamond City,
We're on the
but...
final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Alright, will do. Just making sure I don't get shadowed, but yeah. Alright, wow, hit that. Okay, now. Oh, the inventory. I really need to make sure that it's working fine. At least I got a fire out of this. Okay, we're good. There's the, whatever the hell it's called. I can't even pronounce it. Actually, now that I think about it, I only said it like one twice. Life is a race to win. Much lag, but since it's this sort of sequence where we're traveling really fast, it's not it. It's gonna be like that for my playthrough anyways.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
No, I'm not ready. Are we landing here? Okay, that's interesting.
A lot of people out here could use a hand.
I guess there's not enough space for all of us.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request. Place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridley and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
At Victoria. Yes, we're going.
So, get back here, Initiate.
Oh, sorry.
Our debriefing isn't complete.
Sorry. So,
Captain Kells?
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine, not a relic from the past playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you are dismissed.
alright.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
I feel like it's a waste just asking more question that will most likely be answered once I meet the guy. Is this
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Anyways, let's move on. Alright, not sure where I'm supposed to go. Is this the guy I'm meeting?
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
I guess I go ahead and talk to him.
Elder,
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Oh my god, did you just see that? He faded with the stuff. With the with its body. Alright. Let's get to know the crew.
Hi.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Vertibird docking systems and...
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Alright.
Adjusting internal bayonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Not really sure where to go. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Make this
Trying to minimize
Possibly.
reactor jitter. Just
elevator. Where's stairs?
Board, sir. Nothing new. Good. Carry on.
That captain. More power out there. Okay, we're supposed to go this way. Bottom cap. We should go ahead
together?
Trust me. You'd know.
Good. Firing!
All right. Looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Oh, that looks awesome. Okay, give me a second. Let's see where I'm supposed to go. Recover. Report to Padawan deck.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some. So how did it look out there?
You've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Max?
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Alright.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
Clean the mess all isn't bad. Well, as long as you don't smell it.
Alright.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Okay, looks like we gotta go this way. Okay, it's
Glad you
near the
finally
dock.
stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to...
Check your records, Doc. I'm not from around here.
What's that?
Uh-huh.
You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
I hope that you're kidding.
Not at all. I'm quite serious, actually. However, I'll just assume that your answer to that one is a no. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Wait, what?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question.
Wait,
Would
it's
you
the
have
one-
any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Alright. Still, what the hell?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Just learning my way around the Pridwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents, and if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Alright. So now, let's see, where to next?
There, try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago.
You're Ingram.
Can't fix
So,
it.
you're the new recruit I heard about.
You're the one who decided to make your way.
Not what I was expecting.
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Alright. And then...
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up.
Proctor.
before you head out.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Okay.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
More side quests. Nice.
as long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest recruit in trouble. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the deal. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, gun.
Alright. Let's see. What next? Got a 50. Okay, I did the complete.
Welcome aboard, brother.
Looks like I get. Show no mercy. Okay, guess he's outside.
Swim ahead, they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
They'll most likely be.
Elder Maxim?
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Cripple's crew, ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign.
Alright.
I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Alright. Underwater. Okay, what about the car? I didn't get that. Let's see. Okay. You know what? This is where I'm gonna leave it. I showed you the tour of the place and I appreciate you a lot. So next episode we'll be taking out this super moon and blowing shit up. And as you can see, it's a real fighting crew. So until then, see you in the next episode.